Hello, welcome. It's day 8 of the Equestrian Reset. Hope you've enjoyed the last few days. We are going to be working again using our mat this morning. So if you've got a mat, that's great. If you haven't, a carpet is fine. So we're going to get started lying down on our backs. So slowly with control, especially if it's first thing in the morning, take your time to get down onto the mat. There is no rush. That's it. And then we're just going to put our feet out in front of us and our arms are going to go up and overhead. We're going to take our hands and we're going to move them over towards the left of our body, and we're going to do the same thing with our lower legs. We're going to move them over to the left, so you'll end up in a nice banana shape with your hips slightly over towards the right. If you feel like you want to take this stretch a little bit deeper, you can cross your right ankle over the top of your left. That'll make it a little bit harder. So your heart is going to remain up towards the sky and your hips are also going to remain level. So we don't want to be rounding and rolling over in this pose. It is just moving as much as you can to make a nice banana shape. So in this position, we'll take a nice big inhale through our nose and an exhale out through your mouth. That's great. And then for the rest of this session, we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. Super, let's swap where we are going. So we're going to start to move our hands over towards the right hand side of our mat and our feet over towards the right hand side. Again, inviting a little bit deeper of a stretch if you cross that left ankle over the top of your right foot. And then we go back to center. So now we're just going to bring both our knees in towards our chest. So tuck them in, nice big squeeze. That's great. Then we're going to keep our right knee in towards our chest as our left knee extends. And we're going to lift our right leg up towards the sky. You can grab a hold of your hamstring or the back of your thigh, and you can spring that right leg as close as you can towards your body. You can flex and point your toes whilst you're in this position if you want to. This is working on our hamstring. It's going to help us get a nice long leg, low heel whilst in the saddle. And then we're going to bend that knee and we're going to take it into a cross. So your left hand go to the side and push that right knee over towards the left, and your right arm can go up and overhead, inviting a nice little twist through that lower back. Twists are really good for lower back pain. So if you suffer from that, that's great. This will help you out. And then we come back to center and we'll keep our right leg straight this time, and our left knee can bend in towards our chest, and then we can extend it up towards the sky, grabbing hold of the back of the leg to help and support, and we can point and flex the toes in this position. That's it. And then we can bend the knee and we can cross it over the body. The right palm helps you cross it over towards the right, and our left arm goes up and overhead, keeping our shoulder blades on the mat. Super. And then we slowly start to rise up, and we're going to meet in our tabletop pose. So take your time to get to this position. So we can cross at the ankles and we can meet in tabletop pose. So the weight wants to be distributed evenly throughout the whole of your hands. Your palms are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips, and then we're going to take our right leg, we're going to push it out behind us, and we're going to push back through our heel. So our right leg is straight, and we are pushing down through that heel to stretch our calf muscle, and just sink those hips back. Again, tight calves can be related to lack of ankle mobility. So this will help you if you struggle with pushing your heels down. There is nothing worse than a riding instructor that shouts heels down at you when you actually are pushing them down as far as you can go. So now, by doing these exercises, you should be able to find that your heels will naturally drop down. So you don't need to put any tension through that leg. Your heels will be sitting naturally in the correct position. And then we go ahead and we switch the leg. So our left leg goes out behind us and we press down through that heel. Super. So keeping those hips above those knees, we're going to walk our palms out in front of us and we are going to relax down into our puppy pose, sinking and relaxing that chest and forehead down towards the mat. Our hips stay above our knees. Slowly start to walk those palms back towards you. That's great, and we meet back in our tabletop pose. Really tighten up that core, suck that belly button back towards your body. Make sure you've got a nice, strong, firm foundation in this tabletop pose, because we are now going to extend our right arm and on our left leg at the same time. Try not to collapse down, and then you're going to tuck it in towards your body. So you're going to extend, and then tuck, and then extend, and tuck. Keep working through these. Nice and slow. One more. And then relax. We'll just do a little bit of cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone goes up. And exhale, round and contract, chin to chest. And then we'll meet back in our tabletop pose. So shoulder blades are down away from your ears. Your belly button is tucked back towards you. And then you're going to get ready to extend your left arm, right leg. Nice. Stretch it as long away from the body as you can. And then tuck it in. And keep working through these at your own pace. Not too fast. A couple more. Last one. And then relax back down. We're going to put our palms out in front of our shoulders, tuck those toes underneath, press those hips up and back, and meet in your downward facing dog. We're just doing this downward facing dog to transition into our ragdoll fold. So start to walk those feet towards the top of the mat, and then you can grab your left elbow with your right hand, your right elbow with your left hand, soften the knee, let your head be heavy, and then just start to relax and sway side to side, just letting all the tension drop out for your head. And then we're going to start to walk our fingertips around, widen our legs. So we are going to be doing a wide-legged forward fold. So with this, I'm going to do a slightly different variation. So our feet are nice and wide. We are facing forward. You're going to interlace fingers behind the back, behind your back. So you're grabbing hold of your hands. We're going to take your knuckles away from your lower back. You can take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to fold. And as you fold, you're going to bring your arms up and overhead. So we fold forward and our arms go up and overhead. Now, if this is too difficult for your shoulders and you lack of shoulder mobility, just let your arms relax to the mat. That's it. Let your head be heavy. It's working on a little bit of shoulder mobility. And then relax your palms to the mat. We're just going to go ahead and bend into our right knee and just let our hips drop to the mat. Our right foot can go in towards our left groin, and we are just going to take a nice big inhale and we're going to extend our right arm up and over for a stretch. And then we're going to press back up and we are going to go and repeat that on the other side. So we're going to bend into our left knee And then we're going to straighten our right leg. And then we're going to press our left arm up and over and extend it up and overhead. Our left foot is in towards our right groin, and we have a nice little stretch this side. Stretching that side body. As riders, sometimes we collapse through one side of our body, so it's great just to loosen up and see which side we are more supple on. And then relax back down. Okay, we're just going to finish with a little bit of core work. So we're just going to lying down on our backs, and we're going to raise our legs up towards the sky, and our arms are going to meet up towards the sky. So from this position, we want our back to be nice and flat. We don't want to be having a hollow back that's not pressed into the ground. So make sure our legs are up to the sky, straight as they can be. Don't worry if you've got a bend in your legs, that's absolutely fine. And our arms are going to go up and they're going to be able to touch those knees. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to extend out, so our arms are going to go down and wide like a starfish. And then we're going to curl up. And our head and shoulders come up off the mat. Keep that back nice and flat to the ground. And then we start to extend back down. Legs go wide. And then we reach back up and in. So we're going to repeat like this. We're like a starfish. That's it. One more. And then relax back down. Super. Let's just press up into our bridge pose. Heels come towards our body and bring those hips up. Press them up. Squeeze at those glutes. Keep that pelvis nice and level. And that is us for today. So, well done. Grab a seat. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.